In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. As Muslims, we are taught to be mindful of what we consume, both for our physical health and spiritual well-being. The Quran reminds us, O mankind, eat from whatever is on earth that is lawful and good, and do not follow the footsteps of Satan. Indeed, he is to you a clear enemy, too. 168. This verse encourages us to be conscious of our food choices and their impact on our health. Recent scientific research has uncovered surprising truths about certain foods that many of us consume regularly, often believing them to be healthy or harmless. This article explores several shocking foods that, according to current studies, we should consider avoiding or limiting for better health. As we delve into this topic, let us remember the Hadith of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. The stomach is the house of disease, and abstinence is the head of every remedy. So make this your custom, by Haki. This wisdom encourages us to be cautious and moderate in our eating habits. Microwave popcorn, the hidden chemical threat. The lining of microwave popcorn bags often contains perfluorooctanoic acid, PFOA, a chemical linked to various health issues. A study in the journal Environmental Health Perspectives 2010 found that PFOA exposure from microwave popcorn bags was associated with higher cholesterol levels. Key concerns include potential endocrine disruption, possible carcinogenic effects, and accumulation in the body over time. While popcorn itself is permissible, the principle of avoiding harm applies. The Quran states, "And do not throw yourselves with your own hands into destruction." 195. Interestingly, the artificial butter flavoring in some microwave popcorn has been linked to a rare lung disease in factory workers. Canned foods, the BPA dilemma. Many canned foods contain bisphenol A, BPA, a chemical that can leach into food and disrupt hormonal balance. A study in the journal Environmental Research 2016 found that people who consumed more canned foods had significantly higher urinary BPA concentrations. The key mechanisms include potential hormonal imbalances, possible links to certain cancers, and may affect fetal development during pregnancy. The concept of tayyib, pure and wholesome, in Islam encourages us to seek the best quality food. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Whoever eats good food, let him eat from what Allah has provided him." Abu Dawood. Some studies suggest that even BPA-free alternatives may contain other chemicals with similar hormonal effects. Rice, the arsenic accumulator. Rice can accumulate higher levels of arsenic compared to other grains, potentially posing health risks with regular consumption. A study published in Environmental Health Perspectives in 2012 found that rice consumption was associated with increased urinary arsenic levels in US adults. Key concerns include potential increased cancer risk, possible developmental effects in children, and cumulative exposure over time. While rice is a staple in many Muslim cultures, the principle of moderation applies. The Quran states, "And he enforced the balance, that you do not exceed the bounds." July 8, 55. Interestingly, brown rice often contains more arsenic than white rice due to the arsenic accumulating in the outer layers of the grain. Salad dressings, the sugar and additive overload. Many commercial salad dressings are high in added sugars, unhealthy oils, and artificial additives, potentially negating the health benefits of the salad itself. A study in the Journal of the American Dietetic Association in 2009 found that the type of salad dressing significantly impacted the absorption of nutrients from salad vegetables. Key mechanisms include hidden sources of added sugars, often containing processed vegetable oils, and may include artificial preservatives and flavors. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, encouraged simplicity in diet. He is reported to have said, "The son of Adam does not fill any vessel worse than his stomach," Tirmidhi. Surprisingly, some salad dressings contain more sugar per serving than certain desserts. Dried fruits, the concealed sugar bomb. While whole fruits are healthy, dried fruits are often concentrated sources of sugar and calories and may contain added preservatives. A study in the journal Nutrition and Diabetes in 2016 found that frequent dried fruit consumption was associated with poorer diet quality and higher body mass index. Key concerns include high sugar content in concentrated form, potential for overconsumption due to smaller volume, and often containing added sugars and preservatives. While fruits are mentioned favorably in the Quran, moderation is key. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The best of all matters is the middle course," by Haki. Surprisingly, some dried fruits contain as much sugar per serving as candy, and the dehydration process can concentrate certain compounds, both beneficial and potentially harmful. These additional examples further highlight the importance of being mindful and informed about our food choices, aligning with both scientific research and Islamic principles of health and moderation. As we reflect on these shocking foods to avoid, we are reminded of the Quranic verse. Then let mankind look at his food, 80:24. This verse invites us to be mindful and investigative about what we consume, aligning perfectly with the scientific insights we've explored. The research revealing the potential harmful effects of artificial sweeteners, processed vegetable oils, conventional dairy, refined grains, farm-raised fish, and ultra-processed foods serves as a wake-up call to reassess our dietary habits. Each of these food categories, often considered harmless or even healthy, presents hidden risks that can compromise our health over time. Key takeaways: be cautious of artificial sweeteners and their potential impact on gut health and metabolism. Choose healthier, less processed oils and be mindful of omega-3 to omega-6 ratios. Consider organic or hormone-free dairy options when possible. Opt for whole grains over refined grains to stabilize blood sugar levels. When consuming fish, prioritize wild-caught options when available and affordable. Limit ultra-processed foods and focus on whole, minimally processed alternatives. It's important to note that while these insights are based on scientific research, individual dietary needs may vary. Always consult with healthcare providers or registered dietitians for personalized advice, especially if you have existing health conditions.
Thank you for joining us today. Until next time, stay healthy and blessed. Wa alaikum assalam.